Welcome to the GCSE Maths Advantage. I'm Dr. James Carter, and every episode I'm going to break down one topic, show you where the marks are, and give you a quick win you can use in your next exam. Whether you're targeting a grade 7 or pushing for a 9, let's get into it.
Hook. This one, reading a box plot, cost more marks than almost any single question on last year's Higher paper, not because the maths is hard, but because students wrote fuzzy comparisons and mixed up median with mean. Sound familiar? If you can describe centre, spread and skew precisely, you add easy marks without fancy calculation.
Episode promise. In the next 11 minutes, you'll get one clear concept, the 5-number summary and quartiles, one exam technique showing how marks are actually awarded, and one quick win, a 30-second checklist and exact sentence templates you can copy straight into your answer. Let's work through this step by step.
Section 1. The concept. Start with the 5-number summary. Minimum, Q1, median, Q2, Q3, maximum. These 5 values are all an examiner can ask for, and they make your box plot. The median splits the data into 2 halves. Q1 is the median of the lower half, and Q3 the median of the upper half. Say the words median and quartile in your working. Examiners love to see the correct terms.
Example for discrete data. Take the scores 9, 12, 14, 15, 18, 20, 22. Sorted already. The median is the middle value, 15. Lower half is 9, 12, 14, so Q1 is 12. Upper half is 18, 20, 22, so Q3 is 20. 5-number summary. Min 9, Q1 12, median 15, Q3 20, max 22. Draw the box from 12 to 20, a line at 15, and whiskers to 9 and 22. Simple.
Important note. Different conventions exist for splitting when there's an odd number of values. If you include the median in both halves, you get slightly different quartiles. Always use the method you've been taught and write a short line using the lower/upper half method. That shows the examiner you know what you did.
Grouped frequency tables. You can't list every value, so use cumulative frequency and interpolation. Find the position 0.25 times n for Q1 and 0.75 times n for Q3. Locate the class containing that position, then interpolate inside that class. Q1 approximately L plus position minus cumulative before divided by class frequency times class width. Say estimate on your answer. Examiners accept an interpolated quartile if you show the position and the interpolation. You'll get method marks even if the number is slightly off.
Now a worked example that mirrors a past paper style question. You're given 7 values, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13, 17, 20. First sort, already done. Median is 11. Lower half, 6, 8, 9 equals Q1 equals 8. Upper half, 13, 17, 20 equals Q3 equals 17. Box from 8 to 17 with a line at 11, whiskers to 6 and 20. Calculate the IQR. Q3 minus Q1 is 9. If the question asks about outliers, use 1.5 times IQR equals 13.5. Lower fence equals Q1 minus 13.5 equals minus 5.5. Upper fence equals Q3 plus 13.5 equals 30.5. No outliers here. As you draw, label everything. Mark the 5-number summary on your working, label the axis, and write IQR equals 9 and no outliers by 1.5 times IQR rule. That small extra step is cheap marks and makes your logic clear. The examiner wants to see your method. Write it down. Don't just think it.
Section 2. Exam technique. How are marks awarded? For a typical box plot question you might see,
M1 for calculating the quartiles or 5-number summary, M1 for drawing the box and whiskers accurately, and A1 for a correct interpretation or comparison. If you're asked to identify an outlier, there's usually a method mark for showing the fence calculation and an accuracy mark for stating the outlier. So even if your final number is off, show the method. That method mark is yours to lose.
Section 3. The Quick Win. Your 30-second checklist to convert vague answers into marks. 1. State the 5-number summary clearly. 2. Give IQR and state no outliers or identify any, showing the fence calculation. 3. Use 3 short comparison phrases: center, spread, skew. For example, dataset A has a higher median, 16 versus 12, a smaller IQR, 4 versus 7, so A is less spread, and A is slightly positively skewed compared to B. Copy that template. It's exam gold.
More templates you can use straight away. Center. Median A equals X. Median B equals Y. Spread. IQR A equals X. IQR B equals Y. Skew. A is more positively or negatively skewed because the whisker/mean is... Read the question twice. Solve it once. This is a grade 9 move. Short, precise, exam-friendly language wins marks.
Final quick reminder. When you work with grouped data, say estimate and show the interpolation step. When you calculate IQR and fences, write the arithmetic. These small bits of working grab method marks, even if arithmetic slips. Don't skip the check.
That's your quick win for today. If this helped, share it with a friend who's revising. You'll find more worked solutions and downloadable practice box plots at jcacademyonline.co.uk. Go to the show notes for direct links. Stay curious. Until next time, trust the process and nail that exam.